The man, the myth, the legend. Please give a fucking warm election week welcome to Dan Vetrano.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. Wow, thank you. Comedy Club lights in here. Awesome. Wow, who does the lighting? Are we starting? Did we say we were going to give it a minute or two? Are we starting?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hi, everyone. How's everyone feeling? Scattered sound,
Super.
unmuted mics. Cool. That's awesome. I am so excited to have everyone here. I know some people are still kind of trickling in. Let the trickle happen. It's beautiful. Okay, yes. There's people coming from all different types of locations here tonight. I am so excited to tell you guys a little bit about this show. So if you don't know what you paid $5 for, let me tell you. It is at the class show for my virtual class from Off Mic Comedy School, run by the wonderful Christine Olivas, who is to my left or right or below or above me, depending on what view you have. And it is a class where I teach you to be more comfortable interacting with audience members, with strangers, and doing cool crowd work. I'm very excited. All the people that were in this class were already funny, so it's going to make this show really, really exciting, and it's going to be very interactive. So if you are in the audience, this is what I would like to ask of you. I would like to ask for you to keep your video on so we can see your pretty faces, because we're going to be talking to audience members. So if you're here, we probably want to talk to you, and that's just how it's going to be. Okay, so no pressure, but you're part of the show, right? And then also, if you are not currently being talked to, just keep your microphone on mute. And then when somebody talks to you, if a comic talks to you, go ahead and take it off of mute. Now, I know you're thinking, gee, I really want to heckle this show. I love to go around heckling shows. It's something I love and it's my passion. Well, don't do that, because I brought my own hecklers, and they... So you can just enjoy the show. You can wait for somebody to talk to you. You may never get talked to. We don't give refunds. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm really excited. So give it up for yourselves for being here at this virtual class show on a Friday night. Woo! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Let's just look through the grid view. Why don't we? So we got all kinds of people here. And so, you know, there's speaker view and there's grid view at the top. So is anybody here other than the students that are in the class? Is anybody else here an off mic student in another class? Anybody else taking any off mic? Okay, well, fix that. You should take one because they're really fun. And they're not all taught by me, which is a huge advantage, okay? So I'm gonna do, I guess, a couple of jokes just to get the vibe going, just to warm you up, just to make you feel warm. And then we'll just hop right into it. Everybody's gonna do it in about 7 minutes. And again, they might talk to you. So feel free to just interact with comics that talk to you. Make sure to take your microphone off of mute if they do talk to you, and you don't need to feel the need to be funny. Just say whatever you want to. All right, and then that is pretty much it. I think that's all the rules. Feel free to get drunk. Even if looks like some of you might be driving, feel free to get drunk. Doesn't matter. Okay.
You got them, twist them, smoke them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you're in Portland, they just legalized being on heroin while you're driving, so you're fine. This is great. So cool. We got lots of cool people here. Let's see what is going on. Has anybody been traveling? Yeah, that's the right answer. You're not supposed to. You're really not supposed to. You know, there's all these guidelines, but I am really, I've been watching like all of like Netflix and all of like web content. And I think my new favorite content is my mom passive aggressively, non-ironically posting on her friends' vacation photos, saying things like, oh, how'd you get there? Did you fly? I wouldn't fly at a time like this. Way too dangerous. Anyway, have fun. It's just, mwah, love it so much. It is great. My grandfather is luckily not on Facebook, which I think is probably for the better. Yeah, I think the whole family thinks it's for the better since he died so long ago. We, I guess let's see what else. Oh, you know what? I miss gay bars. I'm really missing gay bars. Anybody miss gay bars?
No.
Woo! Gotcha. All the gay people. That's fun. Okay, and some of the people who might be gay. That's cool. I really miss them. I think the thing that I miss most about gay bars is being curtly told by some guy I met in 2004. Yeah, we've actually met before. Okay. That's absolutely, oh, can't get enough of it. Wow, I did tons of poppers before this show, so I will be bottoming during everyone's set. Let's see what else. BuzzFeed. My mom is getting all of her news from BuzzFeed now. It's such a fun time to be alive. I love it. I love that she's on BuzzFeed. I don't think my mom realizes that BuzzFeed is the same website that in 2014 was just posting quizzes like, do you like beer or cocktails? Beer? Then you're not gay. I guess I'll just do 2 stupid impressions and then I'll start the show. Okay, 2 impressions. Who likes impressions?
Woo!
Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nope. Sorry, the numbers are against them. Not gonna do them. Okay.
Oh, come on.
It was a vote.
Oh,
Every
stones, man.
vote counts. Count every vote.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, the mail-in ballots say I should do impressions, so I'll do 2. Okay, this first one is every guy that I sat next to in film school. This is every guy that I sat next to in film school. I don't even get a chair because I'm a theater major. Every guy that I sat next to in film school. Okay. So I was thinking for the group project, we could just go with something that I submitted, that I kind of wrote. It'll take some of the burden off of you. Yeah. So it's actually a cross between Lord of the Rings and Kill Bill, and it's about my life. And then, okay, that's the end of that impression. And this second impression, my final impression for the evening, and I hope I leave a lasting impression, is me attempting to book somebody on a show that is absolutely going to say no. Okay, this is me attempting to book somebody on a comedy show who is most certainly going to say no. Hey, man. So first off, congrats on the baby. So I'm actually reaching out because I'm doing an improv show about trauma. Okay, and that's the end of that impression. And you know what? Boom, you get a bonus impression. I know, late votes are being counted. Here's the third impression for you all. This is, it's a 2-part impression. So the first one, I'm gonna do Frasier, and then the second one, I'm gonna do Gazier. You can imagine. Yay, Frasier. So this first one is Frasier, and this is Frasier when somebody says something that he just doesn't quite like. It's just really annoying. Okay, so this is the second one. This is Frasier. This is gay Frasier. And again, it's gay Frasier when he hears something that he's not having.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys thought they were going to sound different? Wow. Wow. Okay. Newsflash, gay people can be anything they want, all right? We can be doctors, we can be lawyers, we can be firefighters, we can even be Frasiers. Anyway, I've wasted enough of your time, which is far too much of it. I see some beautiful faces here. I see a lot of people that I know and then some that I don't. And I am so excited to bring up your first comedian for the evening. Are you guys ready to meet your first comic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear. Your first comic for the evening is great. He has one thing in common with everyone tonight, which is that he took my class. And he is just been such a delight to teach and interact with, and he's giving himself or maybe me a thumbs up. I don't know. But anyway, please give it up for Walter Gottlieb.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm giving you a thumbs up. I mean, I'm not that much of a narcissist to give myself one. I'm giving you 2 motherfucking thumbs up. Folks, I had my first COVID test today. Seriously, you know what that means? I lost my anal virginity. That was supposed to be nasal virginity. I already fucked up my first punchline. Too much of this. Okay, my nasal virginity. Sorry. You know, I was a little disappointed with it, with the results of my first COVID test. I got a D-. And there was a little note from the lab tech saying, "See me." I mean, that's embarrassing, you know. I got dropped 2-letter grades for sneezing on the lab tech, okay? And the worst thing is, now I have to retake the COVID test after school, and I have to miss basketball practice. God damn it. So, good news, scientists at Columbia University have developed a nasal spray that prevents COVID in ferrets, okay? Which is a huge relief because now we know, can rest easy, that ferrets will not get fucking COVID. Isn't that great? And that is great news for hipsters with ferrets, and even better news for ferret hipsters.
Oh, man.
All right. Any of you all from Philly?
Woo!
Who said woo? All right. So Onar, is that how you pronounce it? Can you unmute yourself, dude? And I still can't hear him.
Yes, I unmuted myself. It's Onat.
Okay, Onat. Thank you. Onat, you're from Philly?
No, actually, it was a wrong hand. I'm originally from somewhere else, but I live in Philly. I've lived in Philly 20 years.
So not great at geography, but good at participation.
Pretty much.
You get like a check plus for participation in class, dude. Is anybody really from Philly? Not Onat. Is anybody?
Woo!
Okay, Miss Danny, are you proud of Philadelphia right now?
Fucking A right I am.
Why?
Because we're about to save the world.
Because you're about to save the world. I mean, I would be proud too if I lived there because it's the first time Philly has been politically relevant since 1789. Like, the last time dudes were wearing like beauty marks and wigs. Wait a minute, after taking this class, I know they still do. Okay. because that's what Dan did when he was testing us on hecklers. Anyway, we need you, Philly. Thank you very much. It looks like Joe Biden is at 270. Coincidentally, I am also at 270 milligrams of Zoloft. Like, this week has been like watching the worst reality show ever. It's like a Trumpian version of The Bachelorette. You know, I was treated very badly. I didn't get a rose. There was rampant fraud. Some very bad things happened at that mansion, folks. Can't even imagine. When talking about Trump on CNN this week, Anderson Cooper accidentally referred to Twitter as Clitter, which prompted a mad search for a Clitter app, which of course neither Anderson Cooper nor Donald Trump could find, naturally. So anybody out there, not Danny Rydell, because that was already cheating, is anybody out there who wanted Bernie, you know, in the primaries? Okay. All right. Only comics. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Is that Sam Cap down there? Okay. At least you weren't in the class. So, Sam, why did you want Bernie?
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for this, Walter Gottlieb.
I'm sorry, but you gotta get ready.
I wanted my student loan debt removed I wanted to be $100,000 less in debt. And I wanted some damn health care.
Yeah, that's good. It's like, because I heard Bernie, he's like, we are going to eliminate Sam Cap's student debt just like that. You won't believe it. So Joe, actually, in a nod to Bernie, like Joe offered Bernie a job as Secretary of Labor, but Bernie turned it down because he didn't want to be, because he wanted to be president. And he's quoted as saying, Joe can take the top 1% of that job and shove it up his ass if Wall Street isn't already up there. So to express his frustrations, Bernie has now changed careers and he's now doing 90s hip hop covers. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", smacking the richest, helping the poor. And of course, my all-time favorite, the boys in the hood are always hard. And that's why they would have gotten free Viagra from my Medicare for All program. So I don't know how much time I have left. I think maybe a minute. So does anybody, who out there thinks a president should have a dog or has feelings about that? What about you, Pete Haas? Can you turn on your mic and tell me?
I think president should have a cat.
Ah, okay. Well, the last presidential cat was Sox Clinton, and we know that that was unfortunate symbolism because Clinton was a pussy hound. But anyway, but I agree with you, Pete. But especially because of a space issue, like Joe Biden is going to have to build a whole new wing of the White House for this dog. Look at this. I mean, Jesus Christ. This dog is a rescue from a litter of German Shepherd pups that were surrendered, according to the animal shelter. You know what that means? Like Biden's dog is the first German to surrender quietly since 1960. Okay, I think that's my time. Yes, I'm done. I'm well done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Thank you, Dan. I love this class. Thank you. Love all you comics. Goodbye.
Give it up for Walter! And everyone after the show, take turns sticking a fork in him. He's done. All right, fork him up. I'm going with a knife. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Walter.
Fork Walter, yeah.
That was great. That was really great. I loved your Bernie impression. I remember when he was talking about Sam Cap's student debt as well. And it was one of the hot ticket issues that everyone, it was a really hot debate. So thank you for resurfacing that. Honestly, hot topic, but I'm for Sam Cap student loans debt. I don't know. I feel like you should just pay some of it. Okay, just kidding. Or am I? Who knows? I'll send you a bill. All right, let's move right on to our next comic of the evening. Please, folks, give it up for the wonderful, the absolutely hilarious Tom Crolius.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now all I got to be is funny. Let's do it. So my first show I ever did was one where I tried to do a set and I got roasted the entire time. I couldn't see what was being said behind me. I'm going to go ahead and invite anyone at any time in this set. If you want to go ahead and roast me, put a better tag to what I'm doing, whatever you want, please. I love this. And I haven't learned my mistake. But I'm trying. I'm trying to learn new techniques and better ways to do this. So
Getting my roasts ready.
Who gets stuff in your ears?
this is too long of a pause.
What's on your ears?
What's on my ears?
Yeah,
Who said that? Oh, is it Carol?
yeah.
What's on your ears? What are you working with?
Hair?
Oh my God. I got to get some of that. I actually shaved my head earlier, I'll say a few months ago. and wasn't bad. I don't know. Did you ever shave your head?
I've had my head shaved when I was 8 years old.
What'd you do?
I had-
Did you try and cut it yourself?
No, I had ringworm.
You had ringworm.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
A lot of people do because they made a vaccine for my head.
That vaccines doing good work. I don't
Hey,
want to get too
Tom?
political. I don't want to get
Tom?
too political. All right. And I don't want to be hacky either. So let me try something a little bit different. And let me ask, is anyone here from like Marinac, New York? Any good old boys from Marinac? Nobody?
Did you say Aranac or Mama?
Marinac.
Mamaroneck.
Mamaroneck? Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
are? Oh my God. All right. Oh, wow. I am really getting intuitive with this class. You gave me this gift. Okay, let me try again. Let me try another one. Anyone here from Prospect Park? Oh my goodness, we got a twofer. 2 for 2?
Yeah, you
Let's
do.
do it. All
2 for
right.
2.
This is tough. Let's try something a little bit more
Prospect Park,
difficult.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Prospect Park.
Who's from
Prospect
Brooklyn
Park.
here?
Brooklyn, Prospect Park. That's
Oh
what
my
Prospect
God.
Park is.
Wow, there's
Oh,
a
well, there's two Prospect
Pennsylvania
Parks.
right outside of Philadelphia.
We're
as well.
doing magic over here. We're talking 2 different states. All
See
right.
that? You're
Who's
connecting
from
it all.
Prospect Park, PA?
That's me.
Okay, we got 2 there. Who's from Prospect Park, Brooklyn?
That's us.
We got 2 here. Okay, we're multiplying now. Let's do it. Let's go for the third. And we got to make it something a little bit different. We can't do the same thing. We got to be very improvisational here. Let's switch it up from a place. Is anyone like me and they studied applied engineering at Cornell? Very intelligent.
I took an
I'm wondering if
engineering
there's any other
course.
smart people here.
I took an engineering course at Cornell.
You did.
A
Oh my
civil
gosh.
engineering course.
Are you the only one? Nobody else here. Okay. Just the 2 of us, I guess.
Yeah, it
My
was
gift is
pretty cool.
fading.
Did you say applied engineering at Cornell?
Yes. Well, mine was in management. Applied engineering
Mine
management.
was in landforms, identifying landforms in civil engineering.
Is
All right. I
management
guess we have
engineering
nothing to talk about
oxymoron?
then. Man. I say all this to say I got hacked. I got hacked recently by people that are very smart and probably 12 years old in Russia, Poland, wherever. So everybody lock down your stuff. All right. It's getting weird out here. Has anyone ever been hacked that you know of? Nobody, huh? All right. That is what we call a dead end. I learned that. I tried to be creative. I was like, it's happening to everyone. You're just being hacked very well. That's what it seems like. I'll tell you what, I'll leave it up to you. What do you want to talk about? Everybody's got things to talk about now. What's on your mind?
The election.
I know that, Walter. Somebody else. Anybody else want to hop in? We'll talk politics the whole rest of my time. I don't care.
Moving.
Decorating?
Moving? Who's moving? Moving. You're moving. Where are you moving to?
I'm moving to the neighborhood in Philly, baby.
Hell yeah. Where at?
Right next to Woody's.
Oh, yeah. You're at
Yeah.
the epicenter, dude. You're doing big things.
And
Oh,
big
I
things
love
are
it.
doing me.
So we just got to get you
That's
there.
not too big.
Are you having any stress about moving? Anything bothering you?
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the first time I moved anywhere. So I don't know what to expect.
You live in that chair, then. So you're still, this is still in your parents' house, right? Grandparents,
Yes.
parents, caregiver?
Parents.
Okay. Now we're working with what are the pronouns?
He, him.
He, him? So one's him, one's he.
Yes.
Okay. 2 dads. 2 dad situation. That's tight. So you are going to fit right in where you go, where you're moving to the right place. And Anybody else have anything on their mind that's bugging them or they want to talk about? Anybody hate me? Anybody want to roast me?
I
Oh
feel
shit, I
like
missed
you're
all of this.
I feel like you're giving out advice, but I don't know if I want advice from you.
That is fair. This has been all a test to see who was intelligent here. That's all. And I think you passed. Don't listen to me. I do comedy. I could be doing way different things. I chose this. I love you all. Thank you so much. And yeah, give it up for Dan.
That was great. Great job. Give it up for Tom. Tom Collins.
Whoa.
So did Tom research all of us? Is that what's happening?
Dude, I paid some hacker in Russia to do that. I don't get my hands dirty. No.
Gotcha. You paid
No, I saw some people coming in the room and I did some quick Facebooking. So I'm not magic. I'm just a dumb guy.
Wait, so is there another engineer Cornell person that you were trying to talk to? Because it seemed like there was more than just, was it Carol?
I thought there was, but I'm not good at it.
Somebody here studied engineering at Cornell and they are refusing to talk about it. And it's pissing me off. I get it. It's a shameful secret.
Okay, so this is still part of the test. And actually, Not has overtaken you, Gabby, as the smartest. He's like, I'm not saying anything. I can't be held accountable for any of this.
Everyone
he said,
knows,
I come from somewhere else, which is
everyone knows
a very
that
diplomatic answer.
Yeah, there's a well-known stigma for Cornell engineering students, and it's truly just, I mean, they usually don't want to come out of into the daylight and make themselves known, but you know, you did a great job. I love that you researched us all. That was really funny. So thank you. Great job. Give it up for Tom one more time. We are moving right along. I am loving all these interactions. It's so exciting. I love seeing the audience members that are clearly doing things while they're watching. I think some people are going for jogs or driving, and it's exciting. Paul is definitely
Twisting, all that good stuff.
Paul, can you tell us exactly what's going on? Okay, so Paul has found some sort of spring break scenario. Paul is in Cancun and in just a crowded swimming pool, and we don't know what they're doing down there, but it's
downtown Philly.
Yeah. So that's usually where I go to tune into the comedy show. Oh, look, it's a protest. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. So we got people coming from all over. We're going to go right into your next comic. I am so excited. She is so great. She took my class from the other side of the world. She's literally in Australia. I think that is so great. So please give it up for Ho Huang.
Ooh. Thank you, Dan. I love this class. I learned a lot. My name is He. It's very simple, just two syllables, two letters, H-E. But it's very confusing for you guys too. I remember one time after the show, this audience member, he came up to me. He was like, good show. Really enjoyed it, Ho. I was like, sorry, excuse me. I'm not a Ho. That's my cousin. And I don't speak to her anymore, so excuse me. I'm not sure whether you can tell from your camera, like I was made in China, so anyone else made in China other than your chairs, tables, microphones? I guess I'm the only one who is trending and scary now. It's all right. It's so interesting coming from a homogeneous society, like everybody's Chinese. And I went to the States for study, and I realized it's so weird that I have to come out to people that I'm Chinese, like crazy people. I'm Chinese, everybody, I'm Chinese. I was like, you are not Japanese? I was like, no, I'm not Japanese. I'm Chinese. And it's so interesting. People don't know I'm Chinese. It's hard. I understand that it's hard for you guys to tell the difference. I remember one time I was walking on the New York City random street, and this very old white guy, he came up to me. He was like, "Hey, miss, nice to meet you. Where are you from?" It's my first time got, hit on by a stranger. I was like, "Oh, hi, I'm from China." And I was like, "Oh, that's great. I just been to Tokyo last year." I was like, "Okay, konnichiwa." I don't know what else to say. And it's interesting how people sometimes have very Are you okay, Pete?
I'm fine. I'm just waiting for the next person. This isn't funny.
Really? So you think I'm not funny?
You'd probably make better money being a hoe.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet you have those pricey mustache for the remarks you have.
Right.
That's a pricey mustache. I like that. Okay. To be honest, I wish I can make more money just by having sex, but unfortunately, I don't have that gift. It's sad. My mom paid for my education. I don't know. I'm debating on that, like as a poor stand-up comedian, I'm on the edge of doing that. Okay, guys, not. Pete, you're not the first one to think about that. I'm the first one to think about that. I would love to have some rich guy pay for my sex, not free to my boyfriend. It's so sad. It's really sad. Anyway, so one time I was in the subway in Washington, D.C. So this lady, she yelled, like, I think it's like right after Trump election 4 years ago. She was like, "Go back to China." I was like, very surprised. And immediately my response was like, "What if I'm Japanese?" Okay. That's all right. It's interesting. When I first went to the States to study English, and one of my classmates is from Beijing, and she complained to me, she's like, "All the Americans, they just tease us, They think my English is not good." And I was like, wow. I'm from a part of China. We don't speak Mandarin in my household. So Mandarin, I'm really bad at Mandarin. And hearing she said that, I was like, oh, that's a relief. Now we're all bad at English. Where's your pride, people from Beijing? Fuck Beijing. My hometown is best. And then my American classmates constantly ask me why Chinese English is so bad. And I was like, dude, it's possibly we failed to be colonized by the British, I am sorry, but my ancestors didn't do a good job to make us to have the environment to have English as a mother tongue, And they're like, that's right. And I think English is really cute. I love learning English. I think it's a very thoughtful language. Like, you can never curse in English if you don't want it to. I notice a lot of American parents, they don't curse in front of their kids. Like my parents just use cursing as adjective to describe their feelings, Like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, excuse me, mom. And parents here are like, what? Oh, okay, my kid is here. No. So I was like, what? F-U-C-K. I was like, oh my God, that is so hot and cute. And I cannot help thinking about what my dad would react, He doesn't speak English. It would be like, what? Oh, okay, who is here? Vertical stroke, horizontal stroke, a slant stroke, another stroke, and stroke. You don't know whether he's trying to play Tai Chi or he's actually cursing at you. All those grandmas in the park, they're probably cursing at you. They'll be like, fuck, Jennifer. This is Tai Chi and it's actually a sport. Fucking off, Yeah, I think that's my set. Thank you, guys. Heckling. Where's my hecklers?
Oh, great job,
Yay.
Loved your, your improv moments, your handling of a oh so rude heckler. I may have hired hecklers, but I have no idea what they're gonna say. So I'm also very excited to see all of this. And you've just been so wonderful in the class. So give it up for her one more time.
I only have one heckler. More heckle.
Okay, well, if you want,
People have
after the
pity
show,
on
I'll
her.
call you and I'll just heckle you. I'll just send you a bunch of really rude messages, and you can kind of respond to them really quickly, and it'll be great. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna do that even if you don't want.
Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna do that just unsolicited. That's just a service I offer that no one ever asks for. It's gonna happen for all the students. So check your inboxes. You're all getting mean messages. All right. Let's keep this show a-rolling, this comedy train a-choo-chooing. I'm never doing that again. That was embarrassing. But I am so excited to bring up your next comic. She's great. She cracks us all up in the class. I think we can all agree that she just cracks us all up constantly. So please show some love. Give it up for Carol Fritz.
Thank you, Dan, for that gracious introduction. Yeah, I'm over 65.
Oh.
70. And the best thing about being over 65 in Philadelphia is you get to ride SEPTA for free. Last week, I got carded. When I was young, we didn't even have cards. I grew up on the mean streets of Brooklyn. For most people, The Sopranos was a TV show. For me, it was a documentary.
Weren't they in Jersey though?
They went to Jersey and they went to Brooklyn. So who's that? What's your name, sir?
I'm Pete, the mustache, apparently.
Pete. Hi, Pete. So are you from Jersey?
I'm not. I would never live there.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia, where bad things happen.
Okay, you're from Philadelphia. Bad things happen. So Cassandra, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. What's up?
Hi, Cassandra. So where are you from?
Prospect Park, Pennsylvania.
So you're also from Pennsylvania. Well, maybe you two guys should meet each other. Because you have
We found out we're both from Prospect Park tonight.
Yeah.
Delco. Woo.
Delco's actually
Where even worse things happen.
I mean, Delco has become a center of media magic. It's like the media gods have like shined on Delco. It blows my mind. I've been in Philadelphia for 40 years and how much things have changed. Where I used to go to Delco, I used to go to this place called the Bazaar. It was the Bazaar of All Nations, which was a place you could buy everything in the world, anything you needed. If you needed something, like one time I needed a roll of tickets for a raffle, and the ones that you split into two. And I said, where can I get these? The Bazaar of All Nations. They had everything. It was like the craziest thing. I loved it. They also they used to have a drive-in movie theater. I mean, it was amazing. Delco. Wow. Now I'm down memory lane and I've gotten way off of track. So back to me. I've been a really good student. I've really been a good student. And I found out that most people missed 3 really important days in school. The day they taught mind reading, the day they taught fortune telling, and the day they taught how to be in 2 places at once. I raised my
You missed
daughter.
the day that they were teaching funny?
I beg your pardon, Pete?
Did you miss the day they were teaching funny?
The day they were teaching funny?
Comedy, sure.
Oh, so you don't think this is being funny now? What would you like me to be doing? That would be
Something
funnier
funny.
for you? Is this funnier for you? Is this funnier for you? Is this funnier for you?
At least you're in the kitchen. That's funny.
Yeah. And honestly, if I get on with my set, I have a joke about my kitchen. But we're not there yet.
I need a kitchen joke.
Kind of like rolling with the, just rolling with it right here. So I was raising my daughter, right? So yeah, we had my daughter, we had 2 dogs, we had a cat, and we didn't have any males in the house. We didn't even have any balls on the Christmas tree. But occasionally things broke and had to be fixed. So I had to fix them, and I was really quite good at fixing car stuff, fixing cars. And I realized after a while, it's like I thought to myself, how hard could this be? Men do it. They do. So I'm just wondering, Onat, or do you have a car? Can you unmute yourself?
You're talking to you, Onat.
No, he's not unmuting himself. He doesn't want to play with me. Okay.
I have a car.
Who spoke with that one?
I have a car, or yeah.
Walter has a car?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a car, so you maintain your car?
Not always. I mean, I kind of suck at keeping up with it. Like the oil was supposed to be changed like 50,000 miles ago.
Oh.
Too bad. I mean, honestly, if we knew each other, I could be there, you know, just get my hands on your car. I just love it.
That is
Have
awesome.
a good time.
Thank you. That would be great.
Yeah. Too bad you're down in DC.
For many reasons.
Okay, well, the thing about one of the things about men, it's like being a man is, it's a birth defect, because like women have this Y chromosome, this big Y chromosome, and the men have this itty bitty X chromosome. So there's like a lot of information on the X and not so much on the Y. So the men are always trying to make up for their shortcomings because they're just missing a lot all the time. And I think that's my set. Thank you all for being here. It's been great to see you. And I love this class. I love you, Dan. I love all of you.
Yeah, give it for Carol. Great job, Carol.
Can we get a recording? Are the recordings available?
My brother is saying something.
Are the recordings available?
No, they're not recording this.
We are recording this.
So I have a request. Somebody requested a recording. I just like to put it out there.
Yes, so we are recording. We are forcing all of the students to watch it every day for the rest of their lives.
Oh, right, excellent.
Yes. So, and I will be pointing out all the mistakes that you all made in a very harsh way. It's going to be emotionally strenuous. Think of it as trauma, but you will be watching this every single day for the rest of your life. So get settled in.
You will enjoy. It will be funny someday. Yes.
Well, John, are you in the back of a car?
No, I'm in a car. I'm in the whole front of a car. I live in a car.
You're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice.
That's the only place to be.
Are you about to go drive somewhere? Are you where you?
No, I'm just always on the road. I live in my car.
You're
I live in my car.
down the road, you said?
When I moved to Endicott, New York, some people from Brooklyn came up to visit, and they say, "We know you don't miss Brooklyn anymore. Half of it's in your car."
Okay, I'm assuming that means you have a messy car, but considering the lighting,
Yes, I have a car with a lot of things in it. It's very comfortable. If I need something, I reach out, I grab it, it's there. Yep.
that is great. I love people that are hoarders but disguise it as convenience. That is
Exactly.
I saw a hand raised. I'm sorry, was that?
Yes, that was me. Can I speak?
Yes, permission.
Now he speaks.
I'm sorry. Okay, yes. So Dan was Facebook messaging me that you were, and I was hearing you. I was having a difficult time trying to. I'm a Gen Xer, and I've never done Zoom on this work laptop. We always use another.
70 years
I apologize.
That would have worked with like any other comic. That excuse is really bad.
Well, it's just. I'm sorry. I was trying to get to it. I apologize.
No, it's
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm giving my Gen X card. I'm giving the boomer card at this point. I might as well,
All right. So we've got, I mean, a lot to work with here. We've got someone with a messy car that we can't see. We've got somebody who doesn't know how to use the buttons on his laptop quite yet. We've got lots of information gathering here, and I am very excited to bring up your next comic. Are you guys ready to meet your next comic? Woo! Oh my God, such a funny guy. Great student, great to have in the class. So please make some virtual noise for Rob Cruz.
Yeah. Yeah. What up, dude? How we doing? Yo, this is great. I have you guys on a gallery view right now. I feel like I'm just like spying on a bunch of people watching Hulu. This is nuts. Yeah, John Fritz is in the house. John, can you just like wave so people can see you?
Yo!
Hell yeah, dude. I really appreciate this camera angle because from my perspective, I feel like I'm doing stand-up for you and also I'm about to blow you.
No way. Oh, Mink. Oh, Mink. Hey, hold it. Let me express this in Italian. Sorry. But anyway.
What
for
this mean?
No, thank you.
Is this
It's
kind of like
scratch them. This is scratch them. This is like a little extra.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
All right, you could have just said you were Italian, but that's fine.
I'm Italian by ingestion.
What?
I'm Italian by ingestion.
Italian by ingestion.
Ingestion, like eating.
Well, you're. I mean, I don't think I have to explain birth, but usually a mother will ingest someone she loves
really.
very
That's not
much.
the way it works. No, sperm does not work through the diagram. No, sorry. You need to go back to school. Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, one thing I did learn, I'm a Drexel student. One thing they taught was irony, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But no, all joking aside, this is a pretty hot crowd. This is a sexy crowd. Has anyone here like been to a nude beach?
Yes.
You guys have been to a nude beach. All right. So who here would like never go to a nude beach? All right, Gabby, why would you like never go to a nude beach? Like, what's like the main reason?
Because the goods are not for everybody. That's why. So,
all right. I do get that, and I kind of feel the same way. Like, but I'm not really nervous about being naked in public. I just can't even imagine going one day without pockets. Like, I feel like there's just something weird about like a naked guy just holding their wallet and keys. It just feels weird to me. But yeah, I don't have to tell you guys, it's crazy times right now. And one of my favorite things is seeing corporations getting involved in the activism. Like, I'll see a tweet from a company saying, listen, police brutality and racial injustice is a stain on this country's reputation. We're not going to take that here at Applebee's. Listen.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm catching. That was great.
Thank you. What is it? Onat?
Yes, Onat.
Onat. What origin is that name?
That's Turkish, originally from Turkey.
Oh, awesome. And and you said previously that you've lived in Philly for 20 years.
Yes.
Wow. And how's what brought you to Philly?
I came here to go to school.
Awesome. What'd you major in?
Engineering, but obviously my Zoom skills are not a good testament to that. But yes, it's engineering I majored in.
Fair enough, dude. I mean, this whole time I've been struggling with the internet connection, and to be honest, I speaking of struggle, I've been struggling with my weight a little bit. Like, I'm not as much concerned about how I look, but I didn't realize till I was out of shape that missionary feels a lot like planking. Like I'm in it, my arms are starting to shake. She's like, "Are you gonna finish?" I'm like, "No, I maxed out." It's time for you to get on top. This hurts. But yeah, is anyone in a relationship right now?
Everyone.
Yeah, has anyone like been locked in, like quarantined with your significant other?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So, Danny, all right, this is a little bit personal, but has like the sex gone way up?
Well, the free time has gone way up, so.
I got you. The main thing that I've noticed with people talking about having a bunch of sex in quarantine, it like eventually just plateaus. It gets too much, which makes sense. I feel like quarantine sex has become like eating too much McDonald's. It's like, listen, this is a lot of fun, but my ass can only take so much. But yeah, some good news for you guys. My girlfriend told me I have a nice dick.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Who said congrats? Pete. Yes, dude. I've been loving the participation all night, dude. And to be honest, I'm just thankful to know the answer if Colonel Sanders or Mr. Clean fucked. It's been beautiful. But
they lay an egg, that's how I appear.
What?
They lay an egg and that's how I appear.
That's beautiful, dude. But yeah, I mean, it is nice when your girlfriend tells you have a nice dick, but it kind of just feels like your mom is telling you you're handsome. Because you kind of have to say that, like your girlfriend should think you have a nice dick. Your mom should think you're handsome. But if I'm going to be honest, it would probably mean, if I'm going to be honest.
Right?
What?
You don't want the opposite.
No, you don't. And Carol, if I'm going to be honest, it would probably mean more to me if my mom told me I had a nice dick. Because here's the thing, Carol. She doesn't have to say that.
And she's maybe seen more dicks, huh?
Ooh.
I mean,
yeah.
Carol, between you and me, my mom's a huge slut. Yeah, she that gash has been ripped, baby. And usually Jews aren't a big fan of meat, so that assumptions make an ass of you and me, Carol. But yeah, sorry, how much time do I have left? Oh, I'm out. All right, thank you guys. I'm Rob Cruz.
Rob.
Keep it going for Rob Cruz. Keep it going. That was awesome. I loved it so much.
Zach Scarwell.
The comics are now turning on each other.
Yes.
The
Zach
comics, once they are done with the set, they heckler and they heckle the next person. It's almost like we don't even need an audience because everybody that I taught can just insult each other, which is great.
I was gonna say to Rob, if he really wants to know if he has a nice dick, he's moving into the neighborhood. He'll have lots of opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, straight dick for the queer eyes.
Yeah, honestly, that's like the part of the induction ceremony when you move into the neighborhood. They give you a dick, you try it out, see if you like it. Try it on. So it's a trial run, but you have
And
to.
I think somebody's walking through the streets of Gayborhood or something. Who's Polly?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it was nice of him to
Yep.
broadcast riot footage.
This is your off-mic correspondent coming to you from Elfrus Alley.
Oh, you're so close.
That's actually 2 blocks from where we are. Maybe,
Wow.
maybe Paul will just show up behind me.
Okay, so this is Elfrus Alley.
Ooh, motherfucker.
It's the most longest continuously occupied street in the United States.
And the most expensive street in Philadelphia.
Yeah, the oldest residential street in the country. Look, we all have our own personal facts about Elfrus Alley, and we can go on and on for hours. I know we all have different opinions about which fact about Elfrus Alley we like the most, but we don't have 4 hours. That's a separate conversation.
It's the continuously occupied that's important because there are places in St. Augustine, Florida that
Is it though, Carol? Is that
I'm a
what's
historian, I'm sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Well, so there is an off-mic course that we're teaching about facts about Elfrus Alley. So if you do want to sign up for that one, you learn all about Elfrus Alley in 4 weeks, and it's $7,000. Okay, so we're gonna keep things moving right along. You hear background noise? Who's doing that? Who is that?
Sorry, it's me.
Oh, who would have thought that the person that's around large groups has some background noise? That's fine. I honestly, Paul looks like they are surviving one of these new virtual horror movies that they're putting on Shudder. It's pretty scary. It's a found footage film that I've seen before, and it doesn't end well.
They're everywhere. Protesters are everywhere. Oh my God. There are people from Brooklyn everywhere.
That just sounds like a horror movie filmed by a shitty conservative guy who's like, ooh, what if protesters were the real scary thing?
There's ballots everywhere.
They come from underground. Yeah, this is definitely the pro-Trump horror movie that we all need. It's produced by A24. Anyway, we're gonna move right on. Who's ready for your next comic? I feel like I need more energy because we only have 2 3 comics. We have 3 comics left. I'm so excited for you to meet them all. And next up, I'm very, very excited. So make sure that your mic is muted unless you're being talked to or unless you want to talk. It's a very free-flowy thing. I think we've taken all the rules and thrown them out the window. So just enjoy yourself or I'll be pissed. So please. Okay, and John's car is making noise. I think I want to say that's car and not you groaning at the idea of having a show continue, but who knows? All right, so your next comic coming on the stage. She's really great. I'm very excited to see her set. Give it up for Cheryl M.
Hey, thanks everybody. And I'd like to start by thanking Dan and the Off Mic Comedy School for running this great show. Great job. Thank you so much. And you all look like a really nice group of people. So before I start, I just wanted to ask, is anybody looking for a job? Anybody can raise your hand or just say, nope. Oh, Rob.
I have to, or I stop getting my checks.
Okay. So I have to ask this. I don't really want to, but do you have any criminal charges in your background? It's just a formality.
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving. Okay, I can overlook that. No big deal. I'm not really going to run a background check anyway. I have these really old and frankly decrepit parents and they can't take care of themselves anymore. And it's really hard to find elder care. So I'm looking for, just a warm body basically. And, if you have a driving record problem, just get a cab for them. It's fine. We can, accommodate you. But I was wondering if you would be their elder caregiver for me. You don't even have to really be that good, frankly. And I wondered if you had any, do you know the dog breed of Shar Pei? Do you know what that is? They got like a lot of excess skin. They're kind of, if you ever bathe the Shar Pei, that would be like a really handy experience to like really get into those skin folds when you do the sponge baths for them. So let me know if that would be cool for you. Do we have a deal? Can we talk later? Please say yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's great. Okay. When you're dealing with managing, somebody else's finances like I am for my old and decrepit parents, it's kind of hard to know what's the right decision to make. Like, do I get the 28 pack of Depends, or do I think they're going to make it so that they can use the bulk purchasing of the 58 pack? I don't know how to make that call. It's tricky. Every day is different. Okay. Let me ask. Let's see. Who do we have here? Nicole. Let me ask you a question. Nicole, hey, thanks for coming out today. Tell me, where did you grow up?
New York City.
New York City. Wonderful city. Great city. What was it like for you as a kid growing up in New York City?
Dangerous.
Dangerous. How?
It was the old New York before it was gentrified. So a lot of crackheads, vacant buildings, extreme homelessness. Yeah.
Did anything bad happen to you?
I got robbed on the bus before. Yeah, me and my some classmates. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry you got robbed. That's scary. How did your parents? How were they growing up with your parents?
I didn't grow with my parents.
Oh, okay. They weren't around you. Yeah. Okay. So how did you grow up?
Foster care, group homes.
Foster care. How was that?
Some good, some bad, but I survived.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I personally, my parents were like really, really shitty. I found out that I was an oops baby, but I was planned. It's just that they kept dropping me. And my mother.
Is that why you want to hire Rob to take care of him?
Sorry?
Is that why you want to hire Rob to take care of him?
Pete, I really like your look. I really do. And I feel like under other circumstances, we could be like really close friends. But right now, can you please just be kind of quiet and let me do my thing? Because I feel like I'm in kind of a flow and I would love you for it. Okay? Thank you so much. I was telling you about my lousy parents and they kept dropping me. And my mother, she smoked like throughout her pregnancy with me, and she knew that it was bad for the baby, but she said that was the only way that she can enjoy her cocktails. I just thought that was. Let's see. You know what's weird? Like context in life, context is really everything. I mean, like compression socks. What are they? They're basically just socks that are too small for your feet, right? And like thick silky hair on your head, that's like really gorgeous, right? But on your back, that's like another thing. And rubbing the two sweaty hot bodies together, if it's with your lover, that's like really sexy, right? But if it's like two sweaty hot bodies with some stranger with BO, that's basically summer commuting in DC. I was reading about this kind of, something I didn't know before. Did you know that Denmark is the world's biggest producer of mink fur? Do you know that? This was in the recent news. And apparently, though, COVID has hit the mink population on their mink farms. So the prime minister just announced they're going to cull 17 million minks because they don't want the COVID to jump to the human population because it's mutated and they're very afraid. And she said that she had a really heavy heart making this decision. And I was thinking, well, yeah, that sounds like a really heavy decision to make. And then I thought, you know what? Those minks, they're not having a real rosy outlook, even if there were no COVID. I mean, you don't like shave a mink to make a fur, right? You understand what I'm saying? So, maybe she had a heavy heart because she's like a major stakeholder in the industry or something. I don't really know. But figure, she's still got all those pelts. It's not a big deal. All you have to do is like dip it in a vat of Purell and you're good to go, right? Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Good to see you.
Yeah. Great job. Keep it going for Cheryl M. Wow, that's great. So we've got so I cannot get over Nicole. You look so comfortable.
Thank you.
I love a comedy show that I can sleep through a little bit,
I'm not asleep. You guys are hilarious. I can't sleep.
Oh, gotcha. We're haunting your nightmares with these good jokes. Keeping you wide awake. We are like Adderall for your nap. Hell yeah. This is the Adderall comedy show. You are gonna love it, you're gonna laugh, and you're gonna be fucking dehydrated tomorrow. Hell yeah. Awesome. So we have 2 comics left. I'm so excited for you. I know I keep saying I'm so excited, but I can just be an excited person, okay? I'm lying. I'm bored. No, I'm just kidding. I am not bored. I'm loving it. It's great. I'm excited to bring up your next comedian. So please put your hands together. Make some noise for Danny Ryder.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. So listen, I was at the convention center today, and was there anyone else in Philadelphia? Anyone else in this city right now?
Yeah.
Yes, it's fucking amazing. Have you been down there?
No.
It is like, okay, so you walk up on the one side and you have like all of there's the MAGA people, and then there's like a big like barrier with a big gap in between, and then all the people with consciences are on the other side. But really, I just kept thinking the whole time, like because you got to try to navigate through the middle, and I'm just thinking like this is what it must be like getting through like Federation and Romulan space through the neutral zone. Do not want to fuck with the other. Oh my God, no. But no, seriously, like I think the situation with Donald Trump is a symptom of a much bigger problem. I think America is dying, and it deserves to die. I mean, like, I do tend to look at the American government with a little more skepticism than many people do, but I see a society that is in deep denial about itself, that prides itself on maintaining, traditions of honor and integrity, but in reality is willing to accept corruption at the highest levels. I mean, how many times have people had to cover up the crimes of government leaders because they were told that it was for the good of the country? I know that sounds harsh, but Americans have been willing to accept a government that they know is corrupt, and Trump is just the latest example.
Thanks.
Who knows what Star Trek series that was from?
TOS.
That was from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Thank you very much. I just switched the words Klingon Empire and American government. But no, seriously, I do have something else that I would like to say to Donald Trump, and that is that, motherfucker, you messed with Philly.
Thanks.
You messed with Philadelphia. And we will come for you, motherfucker. Do you know what we have in our arsenal? Do you know what we will do to you when you fuck with us? We will unleash gritty memes upon you. That's right. We have an even more lawless orange fucking monster that we will unleash upon you. And if you go further, motherfucker, if you keep fucking with Philadelphia, do you know what we will fucking do to you? We will legally and peacefully vote you out of office. But that being said, whose first choice was Bernie? A lot, right? I mean, look, at this point, I think Kamala Harris's husband is the closest that we're ever going to get to a Jew in the White House. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it for now. I will take it. Oh, but jeez. So I played my my favorite drinking game today while I was out, actually, which is that I take a shot every time I see a Philadelphia cop wearing a mask properly and treating people with respect. I'm a recovering alcoholic, so it's perfect. Although I prefer the more flattering term, inactive lush. A lot of you all are drinking tonight. Who has an alcoholic beverage right now? Woo! Oh, geez, a lot of you. Sam, what is that? Is that a White Claw?
Hell yeah.
That's adorable. It's a mixer.
Only for alcoholics, baby.
Yeah, aw, mixers. That's so cute. You guys are fucking lightweights. And what's that? What are you drinking, Carol?
Cider.
Also a mixer, preferably, so especially good with a nice flavored vodka. Although there's a little less proof on that, but for you guys, it's fine. What else? I mean, like, has anyone been doing anything else while they've been shut up in their house for 8 months? Drinking, masturbating,
Riding my bike.
yeah,
walking.
right. Well, like, I just need to tell you that this has sucked ass for me because I've had to watch all of you discover the joys of day drinking. Of course, when I did it, it was a problem. Now it's all the rage. I prefer to think of myself as just ahead of my time. But when you're not day drinking and you're locked inside your house, you have to find other ways to fill the time. And I watched a lot of TV. And I actually even got so desperate I started watching some old Disney movies, like from when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s. Like, who else? Anybody who has a favorite Disney princess?
Do.
Who's your favorite Disney princess? Ariel. See, okay, a lot of these are problematic, and Ariel is one of them because Ariel, like, this is not a good example for young women. Ariel was a hoarder. She had a secret cave in the ocean where she hid all the garbage she collected that reminded her of the guy she had a crush on. And I swear that problem got worse when at the end of the movie when she married the prince, because you know that she was just now that she's got legs and a clit at the end, she's just hoarding vibrators, right? And singing about it still. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Eric thinks this one massages my feet. I'd like to think other people made some more productive use of their time. Is anybody, shit, my computer's fucking up. Is anybody a software engineer? Woo! Okay, cool. Well, oh wait, you know what? I think I got this problem fixed. But anyway, that's cool. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for like 5 years.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
That's cool. How far into your 20s were you when you lost your virginity?
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still working on it.
I'll have to get this fixed later then. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you all very much. I'm Danny Rydell.
All right, keep it going for Danny Rydell. Rob, you're gonna lose that virginity. You're moving to the neighborhood. You got this. All right.
Thanks, Dan.
That's a terrible stereotype. Terrible stereotype.
I know a couple of people.
Bogus, bogus.
What's that?
Networking is everything, I hear. So
Yeah.
Software engineers get laid in high school. Come on, let's be factual. They know how things
I'm
work.
sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Software engineers get laid in high school. Sorry.
Oh, is that mandatory? That's like if you.
No,
do
it just happens. Sorry. You can abuse them all you want, but they know.
I didn't even know.
We actually call that statutory.
I didn't even
No,
know.
it's called growing up. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I didn't even know people came out as being software engineers in high school. I thought that you have to wait until college to at least figure out you're a software engineer, and then you're like,
Not
all right,
really.
now I need to get laid.
No, in high school they go by whatever D&D character's name is.
Oh yeah, gotcha. My D&D character's name is local comedian Dan Vetrano. The only way I play Dungeons and Dragons is by making people known that I am not even semi-regional. Well, we have reached our headliner for the evening. I say headliner because he's last, but everybody's doing the same amount of time. And that's a little industry term, meaning he had to wait to go up the longest. It's very exciting. Give a hand for everybody that you've seen so far. All the comments.
Woo!
Awesome. And again, thank you guys so much for coming out. Again, I am teaching this class again. It starts in 5 days on the 11th, November 11th, 11/11. So tell everyone you know, tell people you don't know, just start going up to people on the street and just being like, hey, there's this thing. And they will be freaked out and they'll sign up. So I am very excited to bring up your final comedian for the evening. Please give it up for Josh Matchin!
Go Josh. Go Josh.
So Ariel is also problematic because she's a stalker. She seems like the kind of girl that would leave her who's its or what's its in a man's apartment after the first date. I'm glad to be doing a show tonight, but I am always worried doing a show on Zoom that I'll accidentally share the last screen that I was masturbating to. But I guess it wouldn't really make that much of a difference to you guys because usually I just masturbate to the Google Home screen. This Zoom is extra entertaining because Polly's just been sharing the action scenes from Requiem for a Dream the entire time. Speaking of Requiem for a Dream, I'll drop some wisdom for you guys about that movie. If you just watch the first hour of Requiem for a Dream, it's actually a pro-heroin movie.
Pro?
Anyway, I should probably start by telling you guys a little bit about myself. I'm 17 years old. I'm a war reenactor. I should be more specific. I'm a Cold War reenactor. I spend most of my days smoking crack and watching old Cheers reruns. If anybody ever approaches me as though they know me, I will never admit that I do not know who they are. Just recently, I was sitting alone at a bar, and a man came up to me. He was like, "Hello." So I said, "Hey, how are you?" And as the conversation continued, it turned out that man was there for a blind date. So I just went on the blind date. I'm not gay, but I did fuck that man. We're getting married in the spring. My girlfriend was so angry at me. So now my 5-year-long relationship is over. And since then, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. So now every evening, I have to sleep connected to a CPAP machine by a face mask whose sole purpose is to make sure that I do not stop breathing in the night and die. I think that I'm ready to start dating again. But I'm not clear on what the etiquette is for dating with sleep apnea. Like, what am I supposed to say if I hope to receive an invitation into a woman's apartment? Hey, I brought condoms in my CPAP machine.
Yeah.
Just in case. No lives will be made or lost tonight. What do you guys think is hotter? CPAP machines or snoring with intermittent gagging?
CPAP.
CPAP.
Gags.
I guess some people think that gagging is hot. And if I don't bring my CPAP machine, I'm going to be gagging all night, baby. You guys think that I should lead with that on my Tinder profile? Does anybody here like to be choked?
Woo!
Woo! Well, if you like that, you should try sleep apnea.
Sorry.
Speaking of kinks, I recently had a threesome with 2 pregnant ladies.
Shit.
Does that count as my first orgy? Your answer will say a lot about when you think life begins.
Woo!
I got you guys. This was a religious set the whole time. I really want to try some crowd work on you guys, but I'm really shy. Can you people just ask me some questions?
Where are you from?
I'm from this Zoom meeting.
How long did it take to grow your beard out?
I actually just started today. This is when my puberty started.
How long have you been a survivalist?
It's been 17 years. The full 17 years.
Do you have a favorite nasal spray?
Cocaine.
Shit. Damn.
Well, I have time for one more.
Hold back, hold back.
Did you masturbate in the sleep study bed?
Is he? Oh, is he gone? Oh, I think he's doing something. He's doing something.
Just totally ghosted us.
He's in a tent.
So Kaufman.
Great ending.
The blue balls of comedy.
Oh my.
This is his big closer. I do this on live stages all the time. I turn off everyone's ability to see me by leaving, and then it's a great closer. We just have to wait 40 minutes for him to turn his camera back on, and then I guarantee you it's a solid punchline. Is this might be the end, but let's see. I just got a text that my Grubhub order is on the way. Josh, is that you? Yeah. So that's funny.
I did get my texts. God.
Perfect. Well, it looks like Josh did his classic leave the stage closer. So give it up for Josh Matches.
Whoa.
That was great. That was awesome. So one more time, just a big round of applause for everybody that you saw tonight. All the comics. I am so proud of you guys. So proud of everybody. Everybody did great, fun crowd work, interacting with people. Thank you, hecklers, for coming and stirring things up a little bit. And
I'm not really that mean.
Absolutely, I know him. He is.
No, he's actually worse.
Yeah.
Love you, Pitt. Love the mustache.
Yeah, he actually calls me a hoe. So I just. Which is the meanest thing anyone could do, because everyone knows I'm a slut. Get it
I
right.
love gay audience.
Yeah. I used to say that too, and then I performed in front of one, and I'm like, separation of church and state. Comedy and the gays separately. The gays don't like the comedy. The comedy doesn't like the gays. But I want to thank everybody here for being great, and I hope that you all have a fun time doing the show and the class. Thank you to the legit audience members. I know you came all the way from your car or a protest or being unconscious in bed, and I appreciate all of you being here. And
It was a trip.
That's Gershon.
What?
Nothing.
And Nicole. But if you do want to sign up, or if you know anybody who wants to sign up, if you took the class, remember you get $25 credit for a referral bonus. And check out Off Mic Comedy School, because they host so many great things. Other than, I don't know, Sam, do you want to?
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say thank you so much, Dan. I'm Sam from Off Mic. Thank you all so much for coming out. Congratulations to our very first class of graduating students. You all did so wonderfully tonight. Clap it up for yourselves. It was so much fun to watch. I'm so proud of you all. That was just a joy and delight. And yeah, if anyone's interested, if you have any friends who are interested in taking this class or other classes, we have a discount code. It's all caps Philly10. They'll get 10% off for this class, which the second semester is starting 11/11 next week. And then we have a bunch of other cool classes starting soon, and workshops like dark comedy taught by Cassandra D, who's here tonight. We also have a roast and toast workshop, which is a totally unique workshop that you can't find anywhere else. Just like this crowd work class is, again, totally unique to Off Mic Comedy School. We've got Stand Up 201, a bunch of other things starting. Check it out. Send your friends. We really appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. Have a great night.
Have a great night.
Thank you, everybody.
Ooh, that was fun.
Bye.